I started in a completely flat world with one simple goal: build the perfect village, something peaceful, efficient, and something that actually feels alive. This is the Village Project. I want to design and build each house so that it closely resembles the simple, natural style of homes typically found in a plains village in Minecraft, using the same materials, structure, and overall aesthetic to create an authentic and consistent village feel. This is the completed village. After completing all of the houses, I moved on to building protective walls around the outside of the village, making sure they surrounded the entire area evenly and matched the simple, clean style of the build. I used consistent materials and spacing to keep everything looking uniform, while still giving the village a secure and enclosed feel that separates it from the outside world. Now I started designing the main entrance gate to the village, focusing on making it both functional and visually appealing, while still fitting the overall Plains village style. I kept the design simple, so that it blends in naturally with the surrounding walls, while still standing out as the main point of entry. Then I went back through the entire village and added lighting inside every house, making sure each one was properly lit and felt warm and lived in. I placed the lights carefully so they matched in every home, keeping the same layout and brightness to maintain the consistent and uniform look across the entire village. After that, I built a farm at the back of the village, planting wheat, beetroot, and pumpkin in neat, organized rows to keep everything efficient and easy to manage. Next, I built a security room right at the entrance of the village, designing it to overlook the gate and act as a control point for anyone entering or leaving. I kept the style consistent with the rest of the village, using the same materials and structure, so it feels like a natural extension of the build rather than something separate. Then I added lighting throughout the farm area, placing it in a way that keeps all the crops visible and well lit during the night. After that, I added lights around the village entrance, highlighting the gate and making it easier to see at night, while also improving the overall look. Then I removed all the grass from the inside of the village, clearing the entire area to prepare it for a cleaner and more structured floor design. Once the grass was removed, I replaced it with bricks across the entire interior of the village, creating a smooth and uniform surface that ties everything together. The brick flooring adds a more finished look while keeping the layout neat and consistent throughout the space. Now I added lights all around the outside of the village walls, placing each lamp carefully and adding a daylight sensor on top so they turn on automatically at night and switch off during the day. This not only improves visibility and safety, but also keeps the system efficient and consistent without needing manual control. After that, I built a storage shed at the back of the village near the farm, designing it so it can be accessed both from inside the village and directly from the farm through a second door. I kept the structure simple and consistent with the rest of the build, making it practical while still fitting the overall aesthetic. As you are looking at the village now, you can really start to see how everything comes together into one complete project. What started as a completely flat world slowly turned into something structured, organized, and actually alive. Every decision I made was focused on keeping the build consistent and true to the simple style of a Plains village in Minecraft. One of the most important parts of this build was repetition. Every house follows the exact same design, using the same materials and layout, which gives the entire village a clean and uniform look. At first it might seem a bit simple, but once all the houses are placed together, it creates a really satisfying and realistic village feel. The walls surrounding the village add another layer to the build, making it feel protected and separated from the outside world. It's not just about looks. It gives the village a clear boundary and makes everything inside feel more intentional and planned out. The entrance gate is another detail that stands out. It is designed to be simple but noticeable, acting as a clear focal point when you approach the village. Combined with the lighting around it, especially at night, it gives the entrance a really strong presence without overcomplicating the design. Speaking of lighting, that's something I paid a lot of attention to throughout the entire project. Every house is lit on the inside, the farm is fully visible at night, and the outer walls are lined with lamps that automatically turn on and off using daylight sensors. It makes the village feel active and functional, even when nothing is happening. The farm at the back of the village is another key part of the build. It's simple but it adds purpose, with wheat, beetroot and pumpkin, all planted in neat rows. It fits naturally into the layout and makes the village feel more self-sufficient. Thank you for watching. This entire project took over a week to plan, build and film, and a lot of effort went into making every part of the village feel consistent, detailed and complete from start to finish. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and dropped a comment down below letting me know what you think I should build in the next video.